Lecture on the first Hadith. Actions are judged only by intentions. Introduction. Alhamdulillah, we praise Allah, seek His help and forgiveness. Peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions. Today's lecture is on one of the greatest and most important Hadith in Islam. Scholars say, this Hadith is 1/3 of knowledge. The religion of Islam revolves around this Hadith. It is the famous Hadith narrated by Umar ibn al-Khattab in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. The Prophet said, actions are only by intentions, and every person shall have only what he intended. Whoever migrates to Allah and His Messenger, his migration is to Allah and His Messenger. But whoever migrates to gain some worldly benefit or to marry a woman, then his migration is for whatever he migrated for. This Hadith teaches us one of the most powerful principles in Islam. The value of your deed is based on the intention behind it. 1. The foundation of every deed is intention. Islam does not only look at what you do, but why you do it. 2 people may pray 2 rakat. One gets reward, the other gets nothing. Why? Because one prayed for Allah, and the other prayed to impress people. This Hadith reminds us that Allah looks at the heart before He looks at the action. If your heart is sincere, your deed is accepted. If your intention is corrupted, the deed loses its value. 2. Sincerity, the key to acceptance. Allah says, and they were not commanded except to worship Allah sincerely. 98-5. A Muslim must purify his intention in every action. Prayer, fasting, charity, teaching, leadership, business, even daily habits like eating, sleeping, studying, working. Everything becomes rewarded when done for Allah. Example, if you work to provide for your family because Allah commanded you to, your job becomes an act of worship. If you study seeking to benefit the Ummah, your studying becomes ibadah. If you help people only for fame, then your act becomes empty. 3. The story behind the Hadith, the migrant of Umk's. The Prophet mentioned migration hijrah as an example. When Muslims were migrating from Mecca to Medina, one man migrated not for Allah, but to marry a woman named Umk's. So people called him Mu'ir Umk's, the migrant for Umk's. He performed the same outward action as others, but his intention changed his reward. This shows the same action can have different value. The intention can raise or destroy the deed. 4. Practical lessons for our daily lives. Here are powerful lessons we can apply. Renew your intention before every action. Ask yourself, am I doing this for Allah? Make your secret deeds more than your public deeds, so your sincerity stays strong. Don't show off Rio. Rio is performing an action to impress people. The Prophet said it is a minor shirk. Even small actions become big with sincere intention. Smiling, offering water, cleaning a masjid, even greeting others, all become worship when done seeking Allah's pleasure. Check your heart regularly, because intention can change quickly.